Espresso coffee. Hey, good morning everyone. Rich at Rivera Urban Homestead. Saturday, March 12th, and it's only about 7:30 this morning. We have some thunderstorms supposedly coming in at about 11 o'clock, I think it said. So I want to get a few things done outside before the rains come. Yesterday, me and Christine were off all day, and we went to the beach for like 5 hours. I don't know if you could tell, but I got some sun. I'm like red, but it's okay because that red is going to turn to a nice brown tan, baby. So I'm not mad at it. But the winds are starting to pick up. Again, we're supposed to get a lot of rain and wind. They canceled Tyler's soccer game this morning. So first thing I want to do is grab a few pots because I need to transplant my tomato plants. And I was planning on doing it outside, but obviously that ain't going to happen. So we're going to grab some pots, throw them in the garage. That way for later on when I'm ready to do it, we'll have the stuff we need inside nice and dry. Oh, that's perfect. There's 4 pots right there that I can use. Next thing I want to do is put a tomato cage around that pepper plant so it doesn't break in the wind. Anyway, while we're out here, I also wanted to show you the update on the cucumbers and how they're doing. Remember, one of them died, but look at this. This one's taken pretty nice and actually already has some tendrils. I'm not going to have enough time to do the trellis like I wanted to, so you know what? I wonder if we just put tomato cages around these for now. Yeah, I think that would work. And then if anything, I could put like rope in between them and tie them off to make longer trellis areas. Let's do that. Let's put some tomato cages on them. Hey, what's up? Hi, Bubba. What's up? What'd you do?
I dressed up for St. Patrick's Day.
It ain't St. Patrick's Day yet, is it?
But it almost is.
Alright, well, this is my lucky shirt, and you're all in green. Too bad you couldn't wear that to your soccer game today if you would have had one. And you don't have one next week either because it's spring break.
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe in 3 weeks you'll have a game.
But tomorrow's Mommy's birthday, right?
Tomorrow is Mommy's birthday, and guess what I got her? It's coming in today.
What is it?
I got her a Kindle.
It's a Kindle.
It's almost like a book that you can read it, but it's like an iPad almost, but it's for books because you know how much she reads so many books. So she used to have one, but it broke, and she has mentioned she wanted one like last year and stuff. So while I was at the beach yesterday, I was watching her read her book on her little phone, and I ordered it. So we'll just put it from both of us, okay?
Okay. So we're probably gonna get.
Oh, look at what I just saw. The Dakan radish is bolting. Look at the little flowers. I've never seen the Dakan radish flowers before.
What?
How neat. The little flowers from the radish plant.
Whoa.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, one's like.
How are these doing down here? It's a little one. That one over there is getting big though, guys. That's another big one. We're gonna let that roll for a little bit.
I remember when you picked that like huge thing that you had to cut off the leaves.
Yeah, that's the Dakan radish. That's theirs.
Oh, the radish. Yeah, that big radish.
Anyway, all this stuff is gonna get some nice watering today. Hopefully, if it rains.
Whoa.
Oh, look at this. More tomatoes in there.
We have so many. Oh,
More tomatoes in
those
there.
are really red.
We should probably pick them off now before the rains come, Ty.
Those are. I'll pick them off.
Getting a little cabbage going on in there. Just a little one. Check out the green beans trellising up, flowering. Oh, look right here, the bush beans. look at here. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Ooh, there's quite a few bush beans.
Yay. Yay.
The more you pick, the more they grow.
Hooray. Hey,
Look
hey,
at
hey.
this. I didn't even notice this. Ooh, there's some more over here.
Where?
Right here. There's a big one.
I found one.
Okay, easy. No, that's too small. Don't pick it off yet.
Is this one too small? Oh, they're sticky.
Ooh, that one was a little too small too. Look at this. We got some beans going on.
I found a rotten bean. Oh, never mind. It's not. This one.
Alright, let me pick off the rest of these real quick.
This one.
But yeah, like I was saying, the green beans are trellising up. They're flowering. The bush beans down there, as you saw, are already producing beans. Perfect.
Yep.
It's great.
And look, I got a new outfit.
Whoa.
Oh.
What happened? You're a dork.
This is my favorite one that you can put on your wrist.
Alright, so we got the tomato cages in place for the cucumber plants and the pepper plant back there. I had all of the transplants out here yesterday for the day. So now we have 4 tomato plants that I need to transplant out into the bigger pots. I think the pepper plants are okay, but for sure the tomato plants have to get transplanted today. So we'll do that, like I said, probably in the garage if it's going to rain.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do now is take them all inside and put them back under the grow lights before the rains come. That's the next thing I got to do. Alright, so Tyler just counted how many bush beans we got. What do we got?
12.
12 of them?
Yep.
And then I just went and harvested a handful of little cherry tomatoes. Oh yeah, not bad. I wasn't planning on harvesting today. Cool. Alright.
It's like 17.
Let's get the plants inside. I bet there's probably like 30 in my hand.
Wow.
You can count them if you want when we go in. Alright, let's go. Another thing I'm going to do is just keep those set up like that so they can collect some rainwater for me. Tyler counted those tomatoes that I picked. There was 32 of them. I was pretty dang close. Alright, so I think we're ready. We got water containment set up. We got cages on them. We harvested most of the tomatoes, but now that I'm looking deep down in there, there's still a couple in there, but we'll let them ride. Everything will get nice and watered with some rainwater. Hopefully it comes. Okay, back inside for now. Alright, so here in a minute I got to run out to Lowe's. I'm going to get some potting mix and then the pet store to get Lion the rabbit some food. But for right now, I'm going to eat this real quick before I go. Oh yeah, nice leftover piece of bison steak we had yesterday. I barbecued some steaks. Oh yeah. Still nice and juicy and pink in the middle there. Alright guys, I decided to take a ride over to the jetty before this thunderstorm comes through. See if we can maybe get some cool footage and just see how it shakes out. I see it in the distance. It's moving quick, so we got to get over there. I'll see you at the jetty. Oh yeah, it's getting dark out here, man. It's 10:30 in the morning and it looks really dark. Nice. I was gonna try and walk out to the jetty and fish a little bit before the storm came, but I didn't make it in time. Woo! Oh yeah. I'm just gonna hang out in the storm. I don't know, I just felt the need to do it. It's starting to whip out there. There's still people out here looking, watching, but a lot of people will be leaving soon. We don't get too many waves around here, but the Gulf of Mexico is producing today. I bet after the rains come, the surfers will all be out here. Woo-wee! Everyone's bailing out. See y'all. I'm gonna hang out. All right, I think it's time to back up because we have water pouring into our parking lot. Oh yeah, time to get out of here. I don't want to get stuck. Look at all the water in the parking lot. You got to get out of here. It's just flowing in, guys. Flowing in. Let's go, peeps. Oh, Lord. Woo-wee, look at that. This is kind of fun, right? I love nature, man. Wow, it is just pouring over. Look at all this water. Just flowing in. Yeah. Oh, the tropical storms. You know, I really enjoy the tropics and the weather. Obviously, if there's a hurricane coming straight for us, that is scary as hell. But I'm gonna go park in the parking lot over by the beach where it won't be flooded like that. That water just came in quick. I'm just kind of relaxing, chilling, listening to some Native American flute music, very relaxing. The red flag is out, obviously. The wind is whipping. I was gonna wait until it kind of stopped raining to go out toward the beach, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So I'll probably just sit here for a few more minutes, finish drinking my coffee, and head to the house. Alright, it's not raining too bad, so I just figured I'd come out real quick, take a look around, and then we're going to get back to the dang truck and get out of here. Because it's windy. Woo, Lord, it's actually getting chilly. Oh yeah. No one out here, no one playing on the beach today, folks. Wow, some birds out here. One lifeguard having a very uneventful day. See you at the house. All right, so it's still Saturday. It's about 4 o'clock. The sun came back out, so now I'm tanning my back. Because when I go to the beach, I don't lay on my stomach in the sand to tan my back. So I got all red yesterday here, and now I'm all white in the back. So I'm gonna hang out, chill in the sun for a little bit. It's chilly though, it dropped down to 65, so. But it feels good right here by the house. It blocks the wind. It's all good. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll get those tomatoes transplanted. Later. All right, Sunday morning, it was cold this morning, 35 degrees, man, weird. Check it out. Little puppy just laying here, aw. Are you so comfy, Molly? All blanketed up, Ty in his full pajama suit. And of course, little Momo all cuddled up. Got the fire going and the heat on. Oh yeah, it's a cozy morning. Now, we're just waiting for the birthday girl to wake up, huh? When is Mama gonna get up? Come on already. Anyway, we'll get to them tomatoes here in a little bit. Okay, it's pretty windy outside, so I'm just gonna do this in the garage. So I made a little makeshift table. We got our 4 tomato plants. We got 4 pots. I got some Miracle-Gro moisture control potting mix down there. I have some blood meal and some bone meal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the lower leaves off of the tomato plants, okay, and we're going to bury them as deep as we can into those pots, covering up a lot of the stem, which will now grow roots out of it. Tomato stems will grow roots, so you want to plant them a little deeper when you repot them, and it'll just give them a bigger root system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the Miracle-Gro potting mix into the pot. I'm going to add a tablespoon of blood meal and a tablespoon of bone meal to the bottom half of the pot. Then we're going to plant put the tomato in there and fill it all the way up. That's all. As you can see with this Cherokee purple, if you get closer, you see all the hairs on this stem. All that will grow roots once it's covered in dirt. So we're going to cut these lower ones off and we're going to plant it as deep as possible. Let's do it. Alright, very simple. Take a pot. Cover the bottom. Take a tablespoon scooper. 1 level blood meal. 1 level bone meal. Mix it in. Now on this Prax cherry, I'm just going to cut that one off and that one off. We'll leave this top section like that, and then we'll just bury it as deep as possible. Okay. Bam. Just like that. One's done. I like potting up plants, man. It just means they're getting bigger, getting closer to harvesting some stuff off them. Yeah, I was surprised how cold it was this morning. 35 degrees. It was freaking cold, man. And that's why I love using these clear cups. You can see the root system. You could tell when they're ready to repot. Get you in there like that. Beautiful. Oh yeah. This will be the last thing I do today. It's Sunday. I got to go back to work tomorrow. It's Christine's birthday, so I'm going to get done as quick as possible. Just go hang out. Alright, just like that. All 4 tomato plants repotted in bigger pots. Little bit of bone meal, little bit of blood meal, some just Miracle Grow potting moisture control mix. And that'll work for now until we plant them out in the raised bed. Or into 5-gallon buckets. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet with them. But I'm going to water them in, and we got to now raise the grow lights a little in the back room because that ain't going to work. Alright, so there we go, guys. I just grabbed some of these 12-inch tall pieces of wood. Put a strip right here, just screwed it in to both of them. Set the lights just right on top. They're just sitting there. Watered them in. And that's it. We're going to let them chill out in here for about another week or so. But then we're going to get them outside. We are supposed to get a little bit more weather midweek this week, so I don't want to do it just yet. We'll let them get acclimated to the new pots in here. They'll be good to go. Peppers will be the next thing that need planted up. So probably once we get the tomatoes out, then we'll pot up the peppers because they grow slower. Alright guys, it's about 3 o'clock on Sunday. I'm going to close this video out. It was a fun 3-day weekend. A lot of beach, a lot of sun, and then a cool storm. Yesterday was cool. Got the tomato plants potted up, and now I still got to edit, and it's already 3 o'clock, so I'm done for the day. I'm going to get this edited and then go hang out with Mama for her birthday. So we will see you all next week.